Greetings. This is going to be an all 12. I'm going to do some channeled messages at the beginning of this all 12 reading. It's going to be a weekend read, Capricorn through Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please hit the subscribe and like button whenever this is over on YouTube. All right, going right in. Waves, something about waves, spending time with waves, brain waves, studying brain waves, studying bringing yourself into different brain waves, studying how to get into the alpha state so you can work on manifestation, money manifestation. You don't need money, money needs you. So definitely someone here is focused on their manifestation, they're focused on their money. Got my mind on my money on my mind, but you and hell of a distraction when you shake your behind. I'm hearing shake your money maker. Is that ludicrous? That's old. So someone here could know you from like high school, college days, something back in the 90s with the wave. Also, someone can like your hair when it's wavy, someone can be getting waves in their hair, someone can be doing something wavy. But with the wave, I was also hearing the song Drip Too Hard by Gunna and Lil Baby. Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you go around and drown off this wave. So doing all these shows, I've been on the road, I don't care where I go as long as I get paid. Something can also, so there's an energy here of traveling for work, also being really focused on the bag, like nothing else can distract you. Also the song Energy from Drake, I got a lot of enemies, I got a lot of people trying to drain me of my energy, trying to take the wave from it. So trying to take the wave from you. So someone here can be trying to take the wave, so stay wavy. So actually, interacting with waves can be really powerful for you, moving your body in body waves. This may sound strange, but it's a Ito Portal movement exercise. Whenever I'm in the shower, I always do body waves. So, you know, like there's the shower wall there. This is actually really good for your spine. But you go forehead, nose, chin, collarbone, chest, rib, and you wave down your body and then you reverse it, and it's actually really good to undulate your spine in that way. So something here about the wave. I'm also seeing somebody like who goes to the chiropractor and their chiropractor has one of those like wavy beds. Someone also here can be a dancer and they're just like waving their hands, doing wavy things. Also the song In Tune by Big Sean was coming through. Specifically, nobody know me like I know me, so I follow instincts only. There's a strong need here for you to follow your own instincts in a situation. Someone is giving you bad news in a bad advice. But the advice could cause bad news. So there's bad advice that might be leading to bad news this weekend. So don't take the bad advice. In that, I done been double-crossed by my homies. I learned the hard way they're phonies. So I've been through so much. I'm a whole new person, he also says in the song. So there's definitely something here about which makes sense with all the eclipse energy. People are really showing their true colors. I see your true color shining through. Someone is no longer tirelessly knocking on a door that slams shut. They're finding a new door. And it's almost like the people or the person or the group that's at the door that they used to be knocking on is like upset, and it's like the audacity that someone has to walk away. But it's like, no, it's like I'm gonna take my energy somewhere where it's appreciated. So big emphasis here on gathering your things and moving towards an energy or a situation where you're actually acknowledged and appreciated. Also, ladies, it's masculine to plan, be decisive, be black and white, to analyze things, to study things. So that's not bad, but we need to be balanced. So women here who spend most of their time analyzing things, most of their time planning things, deciding things, studying things, really need to make sure that they are having equal amount of time in their life being in a state of fluidity, of relaxation, of feeling in their body. And then men, it's feminine to go with the flow. It's feminine to not want to put a label on it. It's feminine to be indecisive. I don't care, you decide. It's feminine every time you respond to a woman that way. So a lot of my being wishy-washy is a feminine quality here. So men who are actually trying to be masculine men need to get clear on what is your mission. You need to claim your mission so that you can actually claim your friends and your partnerships in your life that are going to help your mission prosper. So there's a need here for certain men that are watching. You may wonder why you aren't in a relationship. It's because you're too wishy-washy, you're too indecisive, and you haven't fully claimed your life mission. So there's confusion there. So there's confusion about the message that you're signaling to women. And then for women, you know, the thing here can be analyzing too much and planning too much and not simply allowing and feeling in your body. Now, obviously, you need to analyze and make decisions, but it needs to be done from a feeling in the body for my women rather than logic. All right. Also, 888, 666, and 444. it came in that order. So it's like working on something. Eight of Pentacles is you put energy in every single day. You put a penny in, you know, every day. It's like you watch something grow and expand over time, but it's like you have to do it every single day. This is kind of like with the harp. I've been working on my exercise book. So I make myself do a certain number of pages in the exercise book, and I told myself I'm not allowed to play actual songs for a few weeks, and it was actually 3 weeks earlier today. So today I practiced sight reading actual music, and it was just like, it was really fluid, it was really flowy. So there's something here about if you do like a sport or something, come back a few levels and just work on drills for the next 3 weeks. This can also be for the next 3 to 5 months. Scaling back on something and really drilling in the foundation if you are an athlete of any kind, but this can also be in your trade, whatever your trade is, working on getting further education, working on furthering your skills in your craft, and working on even a new avenue entirely, and expanding the scope of what you do. Like if you know, are a fitness instructor, learning a new modality of fitness. If you do hair, learning a new way to do hair that you don't normally do. You know, if you're like an esthetician, it's like if you only do eyelashes, maybe learn how to do eyebrows or something. I don't know. There's something here about like adding on a new branch to what you're already doing is going to expand your reach and is going to bring a lot of happiness with the Ten of Cups. All right, starting with Capricorn. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You feel stuck in a situation, Capricorn. You feel caught red-handed. Someone here is caught red-handed. Someone here can also be playing dumb or naive, Capricorn. It's like you're trying to manifest something with the Page of Pentacles and the Magician, and you're trying to be sly about it. You're trying to like sneak through somebody's back door. Okay, Capricorn, interesting. Hopefully you're, for my couples, you know, if you've given your partner permission, cool, but if you are going to have a sleepover with somebody, I just have to say be cautious, okay? Because someone here can be like the weirdo that likes to do things when the other person is sleeping. Capricorn, okay, I don't like this energy coming through. I just have to say it though, because it's coming through really strongly here. But there's also an energy, Capricorn, of someone fantasizing and trying to manifest when they're fantasizing. I say try because it's just a Page of Cups, so it's like someone can think that they're like further along than they are. But here's the thing about manifesting. You can only manifest to the level of depth that you have gotten to know yourself. So if you haven't really deeply penetrated the surface of your emotions and you only have the capacity to feel things a Page of Cups amount, not even a Knight or a King, let alone the Emperor and the Empress, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess, you know, the Magician energies that are at the highest level here. If you're just at a page level, then your manifestation abilities are only going to be for little page level things, which is fine because everyone starts somewhere, but you can't be trying to manifest an Emperor or an Empress or a Queen or a King when you're in a page energy. And so there is something here about someone, everyone knows I'm in over my head, over the fray. I'm hearing that song. Yeah, someone here is in over their head because they're could be in over their head for this Aries. They could be in over their head trying to act like an emperor when they're really a page, Page of Swords with the Emperor. Or again, you are spying on an Aries, or you are, yeah, gossiping about an Aries with the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups here. There can also be an upset at a work situation, Capricorn. There can be something, there's disappointment here with the Five of Cups. There's also fury here. Like something was exposed with the Seven of Swords and the Sun card, Capricorn, and since something was exposed, we can no longer go back. Like things just can't go back to how they were. It's like once you see something, you can't unsee it, Capricorn. Once you know something, you can't unknow it, Capricorn. And so it's like someone here found the deceit that someone else was doing, or even that their intentions were deceitful, or that they're trying to make something out to be something much more than it is. You know, it's like the Magician with the Page of Cups can be somebody who is doing hand puppets on the wall, trying to make something look huge, and then it's like you go around the corner and you're like, oh, it's a little pup, just a little pup. All right, so take, you know, whatever side of the coin you're on. This also may not be a reading, you guys. I get a lot of different types of people who watch these readings. You know, very conservative people in the middle of the country with families. actors, actress people, California type people, Florida type people, New York, Texas. I have so many different types of people watching in different ages. You know, take the reading for you when it happens, and it may not always be a reading. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach out to me and get a personal reading with me. Aquarius, there is something here about the internet, spying on somebody, having a crush. Someone has a crush on you, or you have a crush on somebody. This is like a social media crush. Could also be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. There's something here, Aquarius, also about a job offer. Someone wants to, I'm hearing apprenticeship. So for some of my Aquarians, you could see somebody or someone sees you and you are new in a craft, but they see all of your potential with the Fool card and the Knight of Pentacles. This could require travel for some of my Aquarians. You could be traveling for this. With Temperance, this job offer could come to you in the month of December or Sagittarius season, where you could be wanting to offer somebody a job in Sagittarius season, the end of November into December. So Aquarius, that's cool. Yeah, someone's gonna have to make a decision with the Two of Swords and the Hangman. And be careful which way you choose, Aquarius, because with the Tower and the Ten of Cups, you could have it all with somebody, but it is going to require you cutting something else out with the Ace of Swords. It's like, you know your truth in a situation. This is someone being like, aha, Eureka, I know the truth. I know what is my happiness, what is my true path, my true destined soulmate with Temperance here. And with the Fool card, it's like, I will move towards them with complete inhibition and steadfastness. And with the Eight of Pentacles here and the Hierophant, this is a winning team. Six of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. With the Wheel of Fortune, big fortune here for my Aquarians, so definitely a big job offer here, something that would be a long-term investment or something that would lead into marriage. Cool, Aquarius. All right, someone feels left out though with the Five of Pentacles, or somebody is going to feel left out. Yeah, someone can't come. Not everyone can come, Aquarius. I'm hearing the cool kids. Oh, the cool... Oh, isn't that like a... I think that's a school shooting song. So Aquarius, I don't like that. I'm hearing the, all this, da, 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 better run, da, da, da. All the young boys or all the cool boys. I don't know, I'm hearing that song. I don't know that song, but I know of that song. If you know what song I'm talking about, it's for you, and if you don't even worry about it. Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do you got this stank face on, or who's got a stank face at you? Someone here is up in their head. It's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. I get it, Pisces. And I can't keep picturing you with him. And it hurts so bad. So some of my Pisces are all in their head because they feel like they're watching somebody that they want in a relationship. Or they feel like, no, that person has to be in a relationship. Or they're seeing someone. Yeah, it's like some of my Pisces, and you can be like trying to figure out because these people are gossiping in the background here. It's like someone here has their defenses up because they want victory. They want happiness with somebody, but they feel like that person is with somebody else, or they feel like they're stuck somewhere else with the Two of Swords. Like they can't, because Eight of Swords, you know, their hands are tied behind their back. So someone here can be upset because they see who could be their happiness, but they could be stuck in another situation, like baby mama, baby daddy situation. So it's like someone feels stuck with somebody that they're not happy with. They see someone that they could have total happiness with and they really would like to build something with, but they can't go towards that person because they have the situation that they're already tied to, Pisces. With the Eight of Wands, this can be also somebody that is at a distance, or like the mistress, Mista, is at a distance. There's someone here that's traveling because the Eight of Wands is my, I'm hearing beyond enemy lines, behind enemy lines. Behind these hazel eyes, here I am once again. I'm torn into pieces. Pisces, is someone torn? Can't deny it, can't pretend, just thought you were the one. Eight of Wands is my territory, like boundaries, like state lines, or even country. Like someone's in a different state, or someone is, you know, a long drive away. They're not just across town, Pisces. It can even be across the pond. For some of my Pisces, you're ending a situation, or it did end in something very immature or very simple. This can be a connection that was like a long friendship, a long, you know, there was a lot here. I mean, Ten of Swords. There have been stressful situations already with this person, Pisces, with the Nine of Swords and the Devil. Like, you knew that this was too good to be true at some point. You knew like this could not continue, like this, we can't go on any longer. You knew a situation was hanging by a thread, even though it looked really good, Pisces. Like you guys look really good together. The idea of it, something about this felt really stable, felt like this person could be your all, but with the Six of Pentacles, it's like this is all that was really given in a situation. There was breadcrumbing, a lot of immaturity with the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Like someone here thought that they were a king when they're not, thought they were a queen when they're not. And with the Ten of Swords, it's like they decided to just end the situation in a really immature way. It's like someone that had, you know, like you live with someone and they just like text you and they're like, the keys under the mat, bye. Or you like are in a long-term relationship with someone that, you know, lives overseas or is in a different country and you have a great time together. And then when they leave, they're like, P.S. never gonna see you again, bye. Like this is a really immature, quick ending with the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords here. There is like but someone is like so stoic and the other person is disappointed. Like one person is definitely hurt more than the other, but it seems like the person who is less hurt because they're so focused on money that they weren't even focused on the relationship to begin with. So it's like they may or may not feel it later, but I'm hearing that this person has like so many blocks and so much trauma around money and income instability that it's like they did this in an immature way with the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords because they literally felt like they had to for their sake of their own stability. Like that is their story, is like, I have to do this for my stability. And with the Five of Wands, it's like, you know, if you were to reach out, it would cause a total fight, but you're still wondering how they're doing. With the Moon card, because there's curiosity there, Pisces season. Could be Aries, Cancer energy as well. Pisces, you want a second chance, or they want a second chance, or there could be an option for a second chance here in December or January. Something needs to kind of cool off. Kind of like the farrier, whenever the farrier's at the barn, he hot shoes my horse. So he like puts the shoe after it's been in the oven, he puts it in the pail of water and it sizzles. Someone here could be getting fajitas, Mexican food. I love me a good Mexican meal, some good sizzling. Something sizzling. So whatever you're cooking, if something's sizzling, I love it. All right. Pisces, yeah, some of you guys are traveling with the Six of Swords. You are trying to move on to calmer waters. Page of Cups here. So again, there's a need to go deeper into your feelings. And this Page of Cups is literally going under the wave. So it's like you need to get inside of the wave, Pisces. There's a strong need for you to reconnect to your water element, Pisces, to get back in flow. So if you're someone who's like controlled in things and you analyze things, you're Pisces, you're a water sign. You need to be fluid. Like this is when I would say like get on skates, get on a longboard, get on something with wheels, like, or get in the water and get on a board. Like you need to get on a board. You need to have the fluidity of water or wheels. There's an important here for that, Pisces, because something is like too structured. I'm seeing, what is that game? Tetris. It's like something here is like Tetris and it's just like jamming. And as it jams, it's like, ugh, no, it needs flow. So Pisces, get more flow in your life. This can also quite literally be your joints need more lubrication. So taking like collagen every day, or even, I really like ancestral supplements, colostrum. Taking colostrum can be really good for some of my Pisces. Taking collagen and colostrum, actually. Obviously, I'm not a health professional, so see a doctor or a dietitian before making any big dietary changes, but I would look into that, Pisces. Your joints need more lubrication here. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries. Something here is being exposed. Yeah, so you're here in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You don't need anybody. And that's like really bothering somebody because they really want you to need them, or they want you to need somebody. But because you saw that they're just trying to like dangle, they're like trying to make you chase them. They're like, here, Aries, chase this Six of Pentacles. I want you to chase it. And you're like, bruh. Nine of Pentacles. I don't need you. I don't need anything. I'm quite happy over here, Sun with the Nine of Pentacles. So you can have pets or a child, Aries. That is like literally the light of your life. You're working, you're getting to the money, you're enjoying sunshine, you're outdoors, you're enjoying your kid or your pets. And someone over here is like dangling something in your face and like trying to get your attention. And you just like don't give a fuck. With the Death card, you just don't care. So some of my Aries are being very, you know, blunt. You're calling a spade, and people can be upset, but it's like, why are you going to be upset at me that I'm not taking your shitty half-assed offer because you know you're just a fuckboy, like, or fuck girl. It's like, either way. It's like, I don't care about what you're dangling in my face because it's a 6 of Pentacles and I'm up here in a 9 of Pentacles. So like, la la, I literally can't even hear you because you're not even on my level. I am above that. And it's not that I'm above that because I'm better than, although I kind of am, because it's over here. I have my stability in check. I have my happiness taken care of. I'm taking care of me and mine. I'm supporting me and my family and my pets. And it's like, and there's genuine happiness there. So why the heck are you going to try and only offer me 6, something that's not even remotely level to me, and then have the audacity to try and say that I'm the bad guy or that I'm the stuck-up one because I don't want this half-assed offer, which isn't even a genuine offer. You're just trying to like throw someone off, like, and they see right through it. So Aries, you see right through it. And the Wheel of Fortune was your last card. It fell on the ground. Oh, here it is. So with the Wheel of Fortune and the last card, it's like, Aries, you know something so much better is coming for you because you know what your worth is. With the 9 of Pentacles, she knows her worth, and no one can get one over on her because she's not dependent on anyone. She's not codependent on anything. Like, she loves herself. She knows her worth. You know, men here, same thing. You love yourself. You know your worth. So like, if a girl texts you late at night and is like, hey, I'm lonely, will you come over and snuggle me? It's like, you're not going to fall for that because you know that something so much greater is out there for you. And yeah, you want the real thing, the Hierophant here. So a lot of my Aries, you are cutting out any connections that are breadcrumbing, any work situations that are like trying to use you or exploit you. You have brought complete exposure to those situations, and you will only take a genuine offer with the Hierophant energy. Strong Taurus and Leo energy, and Aquarius. With the Star card coming out and the Queen of Swords, you know your truth, Aries, and you are not going to back down from that. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus. So for Taurus, you can be wanting to bring an offer to somebody after they just had their heart broken, or you just had your heart broken. Someone here just had their heart broken, 3 of Swords with the 4 of Cups, and they just moved away from a situation, 6 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. That is highly disappointing. But at the same time, they're like happy about it because with the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Magician here, they manifested a brand new job or a brand new relationship that's their actual wish fulfillment that is more aligned with who they actually are. So it's like, as they stepped away from, you know, what the world or their family has presented to them as, this is your life, this is how you shall live. And they're like, no. It's like, I'm not going to confide to that. I'm not going to succumb to your ways or living a certain way. Or there's something here that it's like, I'm going to break away. I'm going to break away from, you know, this negative environment where everyone's sulking. It's like, everyone is here sulking. Like, these are misery loves company. Taurus, you are an energy that you have people around you, family or friends, that misery loves company. And your advice is to cut these motherfuckers out with the 3 of Swords. Miserable people, like, just cut it out. Misery loves company here. It's like, there's some new offer, Page of Pentacles. This can also be happiness with children, happiness with pets. There's something here that can get a second chance with the Judgment and the 3 of Pentacles. For some of my Taurans, you want a second chance with another Taurus or Libra energy. Baby, come back, so you can like leave a situation. If any of my Tauruses were in a third-party situation, some of you can feel like you chose the wrong person, or if the person chose the other person and not you, then they feel like they chose the wrong person and now they want to come back to you. So it's like, if you got in the relationship, you could be regretting it and wanting to go towards someone else. And if they got in the relationship, they can be regretting it and wanting to come back to you. Now, for my Tauruses that are married here, it seems something could be disappointing or heartbreaking with kids. There also can just be, there's definitely a loss here. But there's also something that there's enjoyment and there's fun and there's healing had around children, around new projects, building new things, knowing that the loss of something creates space for something else, even if that's just time and a schedule. Like, it can be a blessing in disguise in that way, like something, because something is freed up now. Someone has a lot more time. They can even have more time to go back to school. So Page of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles and the Magician, someone here can be manifesting going back to school and learning a skill or upgrading their skill to the next level. And it's because of whatever just left their life. They now either have the resources with the Empress and the 8 of Pentacles, or they now have the time to actually dive into this. All right, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini. Again, little reminder, guys, if you'd like a personal reading, hit me up. Gemini, you prevented a tower, or someone prevented a tower. Something here tried to tempt you, it couldn't tempt you. Something here, for some of my Geminis, and like the whole spiritual warfare thing, an attack that tried to come at you got blocked because it wasn't yours to have. Like someone sent a tower towards you, the devil with the tower, but the tower's in the reverse because justice wouldn't let it happen. Interesting, Gemini. So, I mean, if you have haters, you're doing something right, but there's definitely an energy here that does not want something to continue. And they're really in their feelings about this. I'm hearing In My Feelings by Drake, King of Cups. Someone is really in their feelings. Ooh, 5 of Wands. So, but it came out sideways. It wanted to come out upright, and then it went sideways. It's like you're blocking out the noise. 4 of Swords with the 8 of Swords. La, 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 I can't hear you. I can't hear you. So you could have blocked someone, or they could have blocked you. And so you can't get this tower because the communication never came to you because you blocked the person or they blocked you. Communication didn't get to somebody. Somebody sent a message to somebody, but that person blocked them, so they never received the message. And someone here is fuming. They're like really fuming, like 5 of Wands and the devil. It's like someone here is like, nah, my justice is like the best. Like I wrote the meanest letter, blah, blah, blah. And the other person is just like, do. Like they just don't even know that this happened. 4 of Swords. They're like sleeping, happy as a clam, I'm hearing, happy as a clam. Someone could be eating seafood. Yeah, for some of my Geminis, you took like precautionary things. It's like someone who has like multiple tunnels, multiple things, juggling. This can also be juggling multiple incomes. It's like, someone can try and like hold back your income in one area, Gemini, to try and control you. And you're like, you idiot, you don't realize that I have 6 incomes over here. I'll just focus on a couple of those things while that one is like, there's some like chaos with this partnership or like this thing, so I'm just gonna let it chill and I'm gonna go over here and like work on these other things. And someone else is like, mwahaha, they're not doing any more from my eyes, from what I see. But it's like, yeah, but you only see what I want you to see, and I really don't want you to see that much, so you don't really see shit. So there's that kind of energy, Gemini. Someone thinks that they're seeing something that they're not seeing. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords here, there is going to be light shed on a truth of a situation. Something has been very murky for a while with the Moon card. For some of my Geminis, if you had a mistress, the Queen of Wands with the Empress here, if you had another person and you were hiding them, it's going to come to the light, but you also are, it's like not going to be in a bad way. This can also be, for some of my Geminis, it's like someone is going from a queen to the Empress. They're upgrading. So like someone is gaining their respect back after truth is being brought out in a situation where there's a lot of lies, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of he say, she say, a lot of telephone going on, and there's healing being brought to a situation, and someone is being redeemed. I'm hearing redemption. That's also a Drake song, so maybe listen to that song, Redemption. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Lots of happiness, lots of carefree energy, Cancer, but someone around you is not as carefree as you, and they're like upset that you're so carefree. It's like you're going around happy as a clam. I'm seeing Teletubbies. So some of my Cancers, I don't know, Teletubbies just like running around. You're like looking up at the sun. You could actually be like, you know, on the fungus. You could be enjoying some fungus where you're outside and you're looking at the sun, and the sun has a face and it's like talking to you. And someone around you, the Queen of Swords, is like, this could be someone you're in a relationship with or someone that's close to you, and they're just like very straight-laced, and they're like, get your act together, da-da-da, and you're just like, da-da-da, like some of my Cancers here, like live in a total dream world, but also their own world. It's not a dream world, it's just to other people it seems like a dream world because they're not living from your lens, Cancer. Very strong emphasis, Cancer, on the fact that, you know, no one sees things how you do. Your world is your world. And I'm also hearing, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Strong emphasis on pink and seafoam green. Strong emphasis on pearls, the mother pearl, I'm also hearing. Strong emphasis on ships. Dobermans also. Like Dobermans, Weimaraners, Great Danes. I don't know, those dogs are coming through really strongly right now. Someone here, for my Cancers, you're traveling a lot for work, especially with the Hierophant and the 6 of Swords, you also could be on your own journey right now. Like if you're in a relationship, it's actually a natural part of your cycle. For my Cancers who have been in a relationship for a while or a work setting for a while, you need a vacation, you need a break. For my Cancers in a relationship, this is kind of just one of those periodic times where you need to set sail and kind of go on your own adventure. And you're going to come home to your partner, but it's like relationships that have been together for a while that are thriving usually do so because each partner does take time throughout the years to evolve themselves, to kind of get to new levels, to explore new depths of their own soul. And as they get to know them and parts of their shadow, then they create deeper realms in their actual intimate relationship. But it's a personal journey first. So we have 8s and 6s here. So like I said, 888, 666, 444. So it's like as you do the work consistently, 888, and you put in day in and day out, 666, you get comfortable with your body. You're putting your feet in different soil, different lands, different cultures. You're eating, consuming different cultures' food, different cultures' energy. You're kind of intermingling with humanity because 666, you know, some people say, okay, number of the devil, whatever, number of the beast, but it's the number of man. 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. So there's an energy here of it's, you know, like literally it's carbon, but it's man. So staying on the human plane, connecting that to the higher realms, and then 444, it brings in more stability, it brings in more love and more harmony and more peace to your relationship. But it's almost like Cancer, you and your partner can also be like business partners, and it's like, you know, anytime two people spend too much time together, like they can just get sick of each other. Like you just need a break. Someone here just needs a break. Some of my Cancers, this is a relationship that ended a while ago, and you had a serious relationship with someone, or you could even be a divorcee, and you are still very attracted to this person, and you kind of watch them from a distance, or they watch you with the 3 of Wands and the King of Wands energy here. Aries, Sag, Leo. I guess Laj is my Leo and Sagittarius. I'll find a way to combine Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius and make it just like one hodgepodge of a word. Cancer, the King of Cups energy here, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, for my Cancers who were in a serious relationship and who are no longer, or you could be in a new relationship, there can be someone here who's like really had a deep heartbreak and they are trying to figure out how to move on, and they're trying to find the meaning in life again. So I'm hearing will to live. So someone here could kind of be in that place of they're going through a dark night of the soul and they're searching for a will to live. What I have to say is I've definitely experienced this energy multiple times in my life. Some people can wonder how I walk around and I'm so happy, this and that. And it's like because I've been on my deathbed multiple times. I've had near-death experiences multiple times and come back multiple times. And every single time I've only been able to appreciate life, even the utter shit that comes with life, more because I'm just grateful to have my life. When you go past that veil and you come back, it's like there's no attachment to anything after that other than the sheer gratitude of being alive again. So some people, there can also be, I'm saying sharing this Cancer because someone here can seem like they're happy all the time with the King of Wands, that they're upbeat, that they're working on things, and someone else here can be so heartbroken and they're watching this other person like, how do you do it? How do you look at this? You must have had so much, you know, like there's 2 stark different energies here and someone is really projecting onto the other person. Little do they know that the person that they're projecting upon has actually been through way more shit, has been to hell and back way more times than this person has. And, you know, at the end of the day, there's always someone who has it worse than you. There's always someone who has it worse than you. Always. I don't care who you are, there's always someone who's had it worse than you. And so any sense of not acknowledging that is entitled. And so someone here is simply being entitled by being in that energy. No, that doesn't mean that, you know, you gaslight them sharing that, but it's like there's an immaturity here and there's a heat, there's an aggression. Someone needs to exercise more. Someone needs to get in touch with their emotions and stop taking it out by being aggressive towards others or turning it inward. keeping negative thoughts inward and not expressing that energy outward is only going to build dis-ease within that body. All right, Seven of Swords, Cancer, what is going on? This was like, went from a really good reading to like, but it's because someone here is like carefree and they're happy and they're in their childlike nature, but they're around people who don't really want them to be in that childlike nature to the highest extent, and they want to kind of have some sort of glass ceiling over them or control over them, or take them down a couple notches, like they want to just correct them, like, you're doing it wrong, I'm hearing you're doing it wrong, or just like the eyes of like, I don't know, there's something here really petty though, Cancer, with the Seven of Swords. So I would definitely, I don't know, keep that in check. And if anything feels off around you, Cancer, it is off and you need to remove yourself from that situation. Like, trust your intuition. All right, after Cancer is Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have Scorpio in your chart. You could be ending a job, ending a relationship, ending a connection, getting divorced even, Leo. Death card with the Justice. This can, again, be leaving a job. Something that you've been investing in for a while. Definitely could be a wife with dark hair here for some of my Leos. It's like you've been in this for a while and you just don't feel how you used to feel. And it's like you used to be able to like fake it during sex, but you just can't anymore. Or they just can't anymore. Someone's like, I just can't fake it anymore. Some of my Leos are just like, they are so far gone. Dead and gone. Dead and gone. Six of Swords. Like, that ship has sailed. Seven of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. It doesn't matter what kind of kinky, crazy stuff this chick, Queen of Wands, puts through, or Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, it could be moving towards a Queen of Wands because I said that. But it's like someone here is just, this connection ship is dead and gone. Something here is dead and gone. That doesn't mean that it couldn't be, you know, you can always come back to things later. But for right now, it's like death coming out a second time, you guys. Spirit is saying something is over and stop trying to act like it's not. So I don't know if that's you or the person you're with, but there's a Leo here that this is over. And with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Wands, they've been going behind your back and texting other people. Like, they're already being flirty with other people. They're like liking people's posts. Like, someone, or you're doing this, Leo. Like, okay, let's see what my single Leos are doing. My single Leos, your delivery needs to be a bit more heartfelt. I'm not going to say emotional because I am very traditional and I do believe in polarity, that men don't necessarily express their emotions, but they do express their devotion. And so expressing their devotion can look a lot different than expressing your emotions. But if you just come out of situation, Leo, with a Page of Wands from a passionate I'm attracted to and a Knight of Swords, and you're like, you know, it's like, me, you, hot, 7 p.m. It's like, even if that woman really sees you as a good offer, or, you know, for my, you know, Leo ladies, even if that guy sees you as a good offer, if you are just that, like, straightforward and there's no desire to connect heart to heart, then that person might just, I don't know, they might just be put off. Because I'm seeing a Leo trying to get someone's attention and the other person is put off because they feel like the Leo is just coming at them like something to achieve and not really from heart to heart. And that can also be because the person that's coming at them isn't really deeply connected to their heart right now, or they can even be numb in their heart right now because of a past connection, a past divorce, a past relationship that they haven't fully healed from. And so even though they are ready to move on because they're not like still stuck on this past connection in the way that they're like intertwined anymore, there can be like no more intertwining in that connection, but they have not done the work on unlocking the new layer of their heart space yet and really embodying that, like deep embodiment from a place of deep feeling. It's like they might say the right things and they might be attractive, but as far as feeling the substance here, someone can't feel any substance in another person. Knight of Swords, it's just like cold, it's brute, and it's just an energy, Leo, of someone being really disconnected from their heart space. Yeah, with the High Priestess, it's like, we're just going to lock that up and throw that away. Like someone here is really being quiet about something. But the High Priestess and the Page of Wands is Leo, just like I said. Someone is really good at hiding those Snapchats. They're really good at hiding those DMs. You know, they just completely delete them. Like there's no receipts. Someone here has no receipts with the High Priestess and the Page of Wands, and they are flirting with other people while they're in some sort of connection. It's just a page energy, so I don't see like actual hooking up happening, but there is an energy of hiding that. It can also just be hiding porn because we have the Four of Pentacles. So Page of Wands with the Four of Pentacles, this can be just like I said, because they feel like the sex just isn't cutting it for them, or their partner may not have the same drive that they have. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, there's disappointment in something. Now for some of my Leos, with the Lovers card here, some of my women don't feel emotionally appreciated, don't feel emotionally nurtured. So even for my Leos that are in happy relationships with the Ten of Pentacles, they feel like their partner with the Queen of Cups sideways down is like either the male is being too emotional and is trying to take the woman's spot, or the woman feels like the male is not fully devotional or there for her emotional needs, like she's not feeling that his devotion. All right, after Leo is Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Virgo. Some of my Virgos feel left out in the cold from an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or you could be creeping on an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo is creeping on you, but they're not saying anything. And it's silly because Virgo, you see this person as wife, husband material, and they see you as wife, husband material. And there's a lot of attraction here. But the Five of Pentacles, you guys are not talking. Yeah, with the Three of Cups, you could be not talking because there's gossip around the situation. So some of my Virgos could be avoiding a situation because there's gossip around the person that they want a relationship with, so they feel like they're not allowed to go towards this person. They're turning their back on it, but with the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, they feel like this person is a perfect mother, would be a perfect wife. It's like they feel like this would be the perfect person for them, but they have to turn their back on this person because of the gossip around them. If you're going to make a decision, if you're going to let your family or like your group of people, your homies, make a decision for you, like that's just, to me, that just sounds like a weak little bitch. So Virgo, if you're single and you're not going towards someone, Five of Wands with the Three of Cups because there's gossip about this person, or you feel like there's just a lot of competition, so you're like, it's not even worth it, you are missing out on literally the love of a lifetime. And that's okay, because Spirit's just going to manifest that person, a new person, but you're literally going to have to watch this person. Four of Cups with the King of Swords. For my single Virgos, you're going to have to watch this other person be in a really happy relationship with the Ten of Cups, see the kids that you could have had with that person, but you chose not to, Ten of Swords, because of the gossip that other people said. Okay, now let's go to different Virgos. Virgos in a relationship, Ten of Pentacles. So my Virgos who are married, it seems like your marriage is going well so far. There could be a big tower, so congratulations, you could be getting pregnant. You guys also could be moving, Virgo. For some of my Virgos in a relationship, you could have a big change in your career. You could have a big change in your revenue. Something that was really stressing you out could be no longer stressing you out. You're going to get great news that's going to bring balance. Yeah, you're going to get news that you're either fertile, that you can have this kid, that you can have this job, that you can buy this house. For some of my Virgos, yeah, Page of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. It's like, you staked your claim on something with the Seven of Wands, you protected it, and you manifested it with the Magician here. The Magician is manifesting all four aces. So again, you could be manifesting something new around communication coming in towards you, some sort of offer. Yeah, it seems like selling a home. For some of my Virgos in a relationship, you're going to sell a home and get a new home. All right, after Virgo is Scorpio. No, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Remember, guys, if you want a personal reading with me, hit me up. Libra, there is definitely something here that is in divine timing, a new job, a death to a job, a death to some sort of contract, death with a Hierophant here with the book, the final ending. So some of my Libras, you're getting a divorce, ending this job, leaving this job. There's finality here. Something is over. The death with the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is some sort of contract, especially with the title card. This is something that you were invested in for a while, or that they were invested in for a while. If this isn't you, then it's the person you're connecting with. But for some of my Libras, there's a huge ending here. Could be with a Aries, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus comes out twice, and Scorpio is also here. Now, for my Libras, this is a good thing because with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, you haven't had passion in this job for a while. It's just felt like work with the Ten of Wands every day. It's like, ugh, when is this going to end? So even though there can be like fear around this job or this career, because the Hierophant can even be a total career change, the Hierophant with the book card, it's like you are changing career paths entirely. You're not going to be in this genre anymore. You're moving, Chariot, to a different genre. The Chariot with the Three of Swords, you could actually be physically moving for my Libras. So you could be moving house, you could trying to be deciding if you're going to move or not. You could also move during Pisces season, or January, February, or March. There could be a big move for you. Now at the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, though, it could be getting education on a new career field. But again, you're having this chance, Libra. Something has to completely end because your heart just wasn't passionate about it anymore with the Ten of Wands, or your partner's heart just wasn't passionate about it anymore. Something was a burden. And it was a burden because it's not aligned with your soul path. This can be one of those things where it's like you're trying to make a certain career or a relationship work because everyone else around you says that it's the right thing for you, but in your heart of hearts, you just know it's not what you're that passionate about, but you're too scared to show people or tell people what you're really passionate about, because with the Three of Pentacles, it can be something that you haven't really invested that much in. So this can be like, I like to play around on my guitar a little bit in my free time, but if I were to tell people that I want to quit my job as an accountant and become a musician, everyone would look at me like I'm crazy because a lot of people don't even know I play guitar. So it's something like, but it's like at the same time, if you just quit and you actually spend, 4 to 6 hours a day and you believe in yourself because you're so passionate about it and you love playing your guitar, then it's actually going to manifest with the Three of Pentacles, a genuine, steady, steadfast career. And you're going to emerge, like look at the sun rising from this. It's like Eureka. It's like the Lion King. It's like that kind of sound. It's like a new dawn, a new day. It's like feeling young again. So Libra, you can feel young again by completely leaving a situation, death to the Three of Swords, to a total career with the Hierophant here. Death, Three of Swords, Hierophant. Death to a total career, especially with the Ten of Wands. This is a burden to you. Three of Pentacles around work. With the story here and the Two of Pentacles, you've been thinking about leaving this career for a while already. So it's like just let the tower fall. All right. For some of my Libras, you're spying on somebody or a situation. Oh, Page of Pentacles in the reverse with Justice in the reverse and Nine of Swords. You can know that there is, well, someone here knows that there's injustice in a situation. Justice in the reverse with the Nine of Swords. So some of my Libras can be feeling guilt, or someone around you can be feeling guilt because they know that they did a situation dirty, they did somebody dirty, especially with Justice in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody in the workplace was really doing somebody dirty and had some sort of power trip here, but they are now getting their karma with the Nine of Swords. So someone here can be regretting doing somebody dirty because you reap what you sow, bitch. That's the energy. So, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, I don't know if you're on this side or what side you're on, but someone, you know what side you're on because the person who did the other person dirty knows that they did the person dirty. Like, they intentionally did somebody dirty, and it is intentionally getting blasted in their face. And with the Five of Pentacles here, it can definitely be affecting their income. Someone here, Justice in reverse with Page of Pentacles, someone here, Libra, was trying to affect somebody else's income. Someone here was trying to infect somebody else's income. I said infect, I meant affect. And yet in the end, it only lost them their income and even their whole job in a situation. And what, now you're crying over spilled milk because you did someone dirty and you got caught? Like, fascinating. Fascinating, the audacity that people have. So I don't know what side you're on with that. This can also just be in a situation with like custody. So, no legal advice here at all, but the energy of this is someone trying to keep custody from somebody that they know darn well is way more capable of having true custody over that situation. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're trying to make a decision right now, and you're trying to decide if you're going to travel to that person, if you're going to accept that job and travel for that job, if you're going to accept that offer and travel to that person, or let that person travel to you. Yeah. With the Empress here, someone here with the Four of Swords and the Empress. If this is you, Scorpio, you are resting and relaxing. You got your bag. You have embodied all four queens and queendoms. You have your mind right, you have your money right, you take care of your physical appearance because you respect yourself. It's not about wanting to come off better, having anything egotistical. It's just like, I love myself, and because I love myself, I want to take care of myself, and I always want to present myself in the best way. The Empress wants to present herself well because she respects herself. And same with the Emperor. It's not stuck up. It's nothing like that. It's that when when you know your self-worth and you love yourself to a certain degree, you're just like, you know what? When I wake up, I want to put on what feels good. I want to wear what feels good. You know, I want to do my nails how I like it. I want to wear the jewelry that makes me feel good. And it's having no ifs, ands, or buts, no doubt about what you're choosing and what you're claiming. And you're like really relaxed in your truth too, Scorpio. So some of my Scorpios are resting. You're preparing for a relationship, but you're not in one because you have trust issues. I'm hearing the song Trust Issues by Drake. Apparently tonight's reading brought to you by Drake. You can also feel, Scorpio, that people try and come to you like, hey, I want a genuine, pure relationship with you, the Star with the Page of Pentacles. But really all they want is to get in your pants, and this is like stressing you out because you're like, what the heck? Like, you are cutting people out with the Justice card and the Empress. You're like, you shall not pass. First of all, you're a page, so I'm offended that you would even think that I would let you in. Like, there's that kind of energy. It's like, this is a page and this is an Empress. So it's like, I'm sorry, but before you talk to me, you need to get up on my level. And this isn't I'm better than you. This is just, I've put in a certain amount of work, so I deserve to have suitors that have also put in that amount of work because I deserve my equal. And it doesn't mean that it's like, you know, equal in the same field, experts in the same field, but if I'm an expert in my field, then I deserve to be with someone who's an expert in their field, not a page in their field. And it's just because, you know, there's just different levels of consciousness. There's different worlds of awareness. There's different perceptions. And it's like someone that's in a page energy mentally cannot even conceive what goes on through an emperor and an empress's consciousness. It's just like the level of consciousness is just different. It's just different. Some of my Scorpios, you could be wanting to, someone wants to heal a job situation with you, and you're just like not having it because you're happy with the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. You're like, nah, I'm actually happier keeping my stuff to myself, doing my own thing, and, you know, like, I got mine. It's like someone here can be like trying to entice you. They're like, hey, Scorpio, we have this. We'll put in this little bonus too. And you're just like, yeah, no, like, not catching it. And again, because trust issues, so not saying that it's necessarily a bad offer, but it would require you to totally start over with the Fool card here. You'd have to travel lightly, Scorpio. Someone does have their eye on you, the King of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. This can be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I'm also sensing Capricorn. I guess you have Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So there's very strong energy here, Scorpio, of fire and earth. Someone with fire and earth that really is looking at you like a whole snack. They could be older than you, Scorpio, or you could be older than them. I'm definitely sensing an age gap here, but somebody is watching the other person and they are watching them like a snack, and they feel like they are definitely either marriage material here or business partner material. So someone is wanting to work with you or marry you. Hey baby, I think I want to marry you. So I'm hearing that song. Yeah, Page of Wands. Okay, so Scorpio, someone could be messaging you a little bit more. If you're into this person, message them back and let them know, you know. I know you have trust issues, but with the Magician here, you really could create anything with this person, Scorpio. Yeah, with Justice, this could be someone that you marry. Or this would be a good work partnership. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, this is a marriage that would be balanced. You'll have children with this person. You'll have happiness with this person. This can also be pets. Could actually be horses. It's going to break others' hearts. But with the Strength card and the Four of Wands, it's like this is an impenetrable connection, Scorpio, that would be incredibly powerful. All right, after Scorpio is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You guys can be traveling right now. You can have like a seasonal job, Six of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. You can travel for work. You can also about to be traveling for work. You can also be doing work on the internet with different people, like in multiple areas. With the Hangman, you can feel stuck when it comes to love, but it's okay because Spirit wants you to focus on work. Yeah, some of my Sagittarians, you feel left out in the cold from love and relationships, but if you feel left out in the cold from love and relationships, even if you're not hurting, which I don't see you hurting financially with the Eight of Pentacles, Spirit says that's not the 9 and it's not the 10. So Spirit's like, anyone around you right now is just a buddy. Page of Wands with the Ace of Wands, and if you connect with people who are just buddies, then you you downgrade yourself to that energy of just being a buddy and not being a true partner for Hierophant. And because you have the Hierophant as the very first card that came out, you do have judgment on you at this time, Sagittarius. So as seriously as you take the covenant of a contract, whatever that contract is, job, oath to yourself, oath to your family, oath to a relationship, however seriously you take that is going to be what you get paid back in real time. That's just how it is. So if you are just giving people just a one-night stand, then you're only going to get, like janky business deals, Sagittarius. And if you're wondering why certain business deals are falling through or are janky, it could be because you are either wanking off too much or you're involving yourself in one-night stands. With the Eight of Cups, you need to walk away from, you need to like stand above temptation. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Some of my Sagittarians don't want to get into the heart of who they are or the heart of the matter, and they just want to keep, you know, it's like they're using people, Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, as a means for passionate energy. It's like they can love bomb people with the King of Cups. So some of my Sagittarians, this is either you doing this or someone's doing this to you. But the strength on the King of Cups, you're love bombing somebody or somebody's love bombing you when they know it's literally just for a one-night stand, and doing that is going to reap terrible karma on your income. So it's like that's going to actually hurt your income, and it's going to make you getting in relationships, like it's going to put a total pause on your love life too. So for my Sagittariuses that are doing that, okay, now in a relationship, my Sagittarius is in a relationship. With the Devil card being the first card out, this may not be your reading. If you are in a happy, loving relationship, turn off now. Because for some of my Sagittarians in a relationship who I'm reading for, you're getting cheated on or you are cheating on somebody. And that's showing up, you know, even in the singles. And that can be why you feel stuck. Because you can feel stuck with somebody, and with the Devil card, someone else here is a strong temptation. With the Four of Cups, someone is disappointed like where they're at, but they can be staying for the kids, for the stability. Yeah, and they're thinking about this Queen of Wands energy. So they are disappointed because they can't move towards someone. They can't have somebody that they really want. They want new love with this person. They see themselves as the pair with this person, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Meanwhile, though, they are in this King of Pentacles energy. So with the Four of Wands. So they're already in a union that they're not happy in. So for some of my Sagittarians, just like I said, if you're in a happy, loving relationship, this is not you. Because the Sagittarius that I'm speaking for that's in a relationship is one who has been in this relationship for a long time, maybe over a decade, decades. They're very dissatisfied and not pleased in that connection anymore. And they feel that this Queen of Wands amplifies them to become a King of Wands, and they really feel a lot of love for this person. And they feel like they could have a really successful King or Six of Wands with the Two of Cups. Like, they really could have it all with this Queen of Wands energy. But they're blocked from that Queen of Wands energy, Seven of Wands with the Nine of Swords, because it would require them getting divorced and going on a brand new journey. And they feel like they can't do that. So they're just doing nothing with the Four of Swords, even though they know this person is totally their soulmate with the Six of Cups. To all the believers with the Six of Swords, Spirit is saying if you do leave that connection, you actually very much could manifest this new beginning, Sagittarius. And for some of my Sagittarians who are in happy relationships, there could just be really strong temptations here. And someone is really trying to push away their temptation. But here's the thing. If you're a Sagittarius in a relationship and you feel like you are with your partner that you're supposed to be with, but you have temptation around you, if you aren't sharing that with your partner and you're trying to keep it just between you and God, or you and your friend, or you and your pastor, or you and someone else, and you're not making your partner a part of it, it's going to completely annihilate your relationship. The only way that you can actually push through it and heal through this and stay in this loving relationship and actually get it back on track intimately and bring the passion alive again is to bring your partner into it and to be honest with your partner. If you be honest with your partner, with the Two of Cups here and the Six of Wands, there is potential for you guys to actually have success and to work on this and to just become stronger for this. But it would require the person who's being sneaky and cheating or two-timing or flirting on the side to actually get really honest and upfront about where they are doing wrong. And I don't see that really happening, because for these Sagittarius I'm reading for, they're in huge denial with the Seven of Wands. They're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There's no proof. There's no proof. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, they're stressed out and they're like, darn it, are they on to me? Well, I deleted all the proof, so there's no way that they're going to find any proof. But I am juggling with the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, and it is stressing me out because I have all these secrets with the Moon card that I'm hiding. there's a Sagittarius in a relationship that has a lot of secrets, and they also have a crush elsewhere, and there is somebody around them that knows that they have this crush with the Five of Swords. So, you know, you kind of need to be careful about that too, Sag. All right, I love you guys. If you'd like a personal reading, hit me up.